Hello, my name is Aquisha, and I'm currently a student at GCU studying elementary education. Before I get started, let me tell you a little about myself. This will be my third year working in an exceptional children's classroom. The majority of my children are nonverbal. I work with children who have been diagnosed with autism, Down syndrome, mental illness, and many other life-changing disorders. I actually love what I do. I have been working with children for over 15 years, and let's just say each year has been different, and no child is the same. In my University Success and College of Education course, we have been learning about the 10 dispositions to teach, which are fairness, professional conduct, curiosity, honesty, compassion, advocacy, dedication, reflection, respect for diversity of others, and high expectations. I feel that all of these dispositions are important, and you really can't have one without the other. They are great and wonderful qualities of great teachers, etc., educators. I'm sorry. As a future teacher, I feel that I already have 3 of these dispositions. My first disposition would be compassion. I'm a very compassionate person, and I'm very patient when it comes to my students. With having compassion, it helps me build a rapport with my students, and it also allows me to create a safe classroom and environment for them. The second disposition I have is dedication. Always having a positive attitude and being available for my students to make sure that they are receiving and having the best education possible by me is very important. So I'm dedicated to them. Sometimes I may have to stay over later. I may have to come in early, but that is a great quality and a disposition that I do have. And I'm always willing to go the extra mile for my students. The third disposition would be fairness. I feel that everyone deserves to be treated with respect, with the same respect, no matter what your learning method may be, no matter what your disorder may be, no matter who you are as a person, your background or anything. Everyone needs to be treated with fairness. As a first year teacher, I do feel that I would need to work more on respect for the diversity of others. I do respect people as a whole, but I just feel that with me coming from a Christian background, I need to remember that everyone does not worship and celebrate the holidays that I celebrate. I love learning about other cultures, and I feel that they are important to us as a whole. I will continue to work hard and making all my students feel welcome and valued and safe while they are in my classroom. My second disposition would be reflection. Sometimes after a long day, we as educators want to go home and just unwind. But maybe on the ride home or after the last child has left my classroom, I could use this time to reflect on how the day has went. Is there anything that I need to change within my lesson? Did my students understand what I was teaching? Were they receptive of the knowledge that I was trying to provide for them? These are questions that I may want to ask myself while just reflecting back on how the day went. I would also have to say that my third one would be curiosity. I would need to work on curiosity. Do I feel that my students are ready to move on to something new? As their teacher, I would have to trust and know each student. I would have to trust and know whether they are learning, if they're receiving the information. I would have to be curious. I would have to provide some type of way to help my students show me that they're able and that they're ready to move on to something new. I will continue working with the class as a whole until we are able to move on to another lesson. Educators should always show fairness, honesty, and professional conduct at all times. We should be role models for our students and our peers. I feel that once I have completed all of my courses at GCU, I will be prepared and will possess all of the wonderful qualities and dispositions as a teacher. Thank you. Have a great day.